Look, y'all, before we get to this prison story, I got to let y'all know something right quick. Just bear with me. Y'all going to like this. And it's going to get you really thinking. These dudes that go to prison, these dudes that go to jail are stupid. Including me, because I know y'all going to be like, damn, Dante. But no, let's think about it. I was just telling my wife when I was in Genesee County, right? When it's Burger and Friday, it's guaranteed that somebody gonna get stabbed, somebody gonna get extorted, somebody gonna get hurt really bad for one reason or another, right? But when you really, really think about it, this meal, only the burger might cost 15 cents, right? The fries might cost you 4 cents, and the juice might cost, what, maybe 40, 50 cents? That might be the most expensive thing on the damn plate, right? On the tray. And just peep the scene, y'all. Peep the scene. So you get a guy that walks over there, and you get a guy come over there, and he attempt to take your food, right? This tray that only costs maybe $1, right? That it costs the state $1. He comes over there to take your food. You stab him in the eye, okay? You stab him in the eye. So that's great bodily injury, right? That might carry 5 to 10 for doing that to him. So now you got another 5 or 10 years added to your sentence. But the crazy thing about it is that, I just did this to this man for $1. That's how normal people would look at it. That's how normal people would look at it, like, damn, you got 5 extra years because you hit this dude in the eye for $1? See, what y'all don't realize, and this is where the penitentiary should come in. It's not about the dollar. This one they say it ain't about the principle. But if you really think about it, it's crazy because look, you stabbed this dude in the eye, right? If you don't do that, if you let him take your food, he's going to continue to take your food. Other cats is going to try to extort you. They're going to try to take your food. You won't be able to eat in there because they like, oh, well, he did it. Well, I'm going to do it. Right? So that's the chain reaction over this $1 meal. And I know it seems crazy. It is. When you really put it all in perspective, it's crazy as hell, man. It's crazy. So now you about to go do another 5 years because this guy took a meal that only cost $1. But it's just not, like I said again, other people will look at it like, man, it's just $1, man, just let it happen. No, because if you let that happen, you're going to starve. You're going to get beat up. And for them freaky motherfuckers in there, when everybody go to sleep or they catch you out of bounds or something, now they going to try to penetrate you. And y'all know what I mean, right? So for those that's out here committing crimes, man, let me tell y'all something. Oh, we finna get into the story. But I remember I was laying on my bed, right? And I told y'all the first time I ever stabbed somebody in prison. I was laying on my bed. And this is not the story, I'm just reminiscing. I was laying on my bed, I had the bottom bunk. And this fat black dude from Detroit was on the top rack, right? And he just up there farting and shit, man. Farting. And I could have sworn that the nigga giggled. I could have sworn he giggled one time when he farted. And I'm laying down there. Now, I didn't smell anything. I guess he was just blowing air. I don't know. But he kept farting. And I'm laying down there and I'm like, God, I don't belong here. I don't belong here. I don't supposed to be here, man. That was my breaking point, y'all. Well, every man had a breaking point. Some come because they, miss their wife, their children, their mama, their daddy. There's a certain smell that they miss. Whatever it is. Some people have their breaking point, and this was my breaking point. And like I say, we finna get to the story. We finna get to the real story. about how the white boys was getting oppressed. But, you know, it's like I was laying in the bed and dude kept farting. And I snapped. You know, I went in my sock and I grabbed the sword of justice. And I'm laying there and I'm thinking like, he gotta go. Dude gotta go. So I just got out the bed and then he was up because he looked right at me and he smiled. And when he smiled, I snapped. I just snapped and I just got the, right? I got the poking them holes in him. Thank God he was a fat boy, right? Thank God he was a big dude because I was hitting all the fat. I didn't, you know, penetrate no major organs or anything like that because he was a big dude. In the blade itself, the knife itself was maybe 2-3 inches anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like it was hitting any, you know, major parts of it to make the dude bleed out, but I'm hitting him like, pow, 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 right? And he like, oh, stop, CO, help. Right, I'm poking him. And I guess as he's yelling, I'm getting madder and madder because I'm like, bitch, you up here farting, you thinking it's funny. And now you want to, help, CO, help me. Right, so I'm popping them, right? But I'm not telling y'all that, you know, to glorify what type of glorify when I was on demon time in prison. No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying that was my breaking point, man. And it's like, man, prison. DMX said, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna leave that alone. But anyway, y'all, hey, man, if you're a criminal out there and you out here committing crimes or you just want to throw your freedom away, this is the shit that you gotta look forward to, man. If you got a wife or a girlfriend that keep nagging, running their mouth, don't put your hands on her. Just leave. Just leave, because it ain't worth it. Because when you get put in them handcuffs for domestic violence or whatever, and you get in there, you got to deal with the bullshit that comes with it, man. You going to be like, you know what? I should have just grabbed my woman and just start kissing her. And you know what I'm saying? Instead of putting my hands on her. I know what she really want. You know, never mind. But anyway, y'all hit the like button. Is y'all ready? It's Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day. Y'all ready for this story? Let's get to it, man. But before we get to the story, make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. And if you can hype the video, hype the video. Also, y'all, I'm doing promotions right now. So get in contact with me. If you need your business promoted, if you need your social media promoted, if you got a product that you need promoted, y'all better get in contact with me so y'all can get this exposure. But anyway, my information will be pinned at the top of the comment section. Do not call me. Do not text me unless it's for business purposes only. And with that, y'all, let's get into this story finally. So, you got this white dude, right? This white dude named Victor. Victor is a construction, I ain't gonna say he a construction worker. He like owned the construction business. Like he's like the owner. He's the top dude, right? So Victor up in there, right? And word came through the grapevine, and you know, the grapevine is basically inmates, you know, other inmates. Like they're like, yeah, man, dude got that bread. Homeboy got that bread, man. Right? So he come in there. And he make an announcement. Now, it's me, my crew. It's two Bloods in there. And this story really about the two Bloods. But actually, it's about the Victor dude, the white dude Victor, and the two Bloods really. But it's me, my whole crew, the two Bloods, a couple of white boys, like 6 or 7 white dudes, a couple of neutrons, black and white, couple Mexicans in there. Maybe about 8 or 9 Crips in there. So when dude come in there, everybody is plotting on him. You got me and my crew like, hey, that's us. There's up because y'all gotta understand this man when I say he got money of what we was told, he got money. He feeding everybody, man. And you need somebody like that, right? To fund your prison activities or whatever, right? To fund your prison criminal enterprise, right? So we plotting on them. The Crips plotting on them. Another organization, but they had no numbers in there. They plotting on them because it was a white organization. They felt like they had rights on them. But wait, what you gonna do when you got Dante, Torty, Homicide, J-Rock, and Al coming down on you? But anyway, so when he come in there, he like, hey guys, listen. Now, because it's quiet, because everybody looking at him. All crews is watching him, looking at him. And he went to the middle of the pod and was like, hey, I got an announcement. Listen, I'm going to make sure everybody eat in here. I'm going to make sure everybody eat in here, so I don't want no problems. This is what the white dude said. He like, hey, he yelling this, letting it be known. Like, hey, I don't want no problems in here. Everybody is going to eat. Everybody is going to eat. I'm going to make sure everybody good, right? So when he do that, I'm like, what? This white boy talk. He said, everybody going to eat, right? So he got his bags, right? And he got about 6 bags. I mean, they're full of commissary. That's everything, right? So he got these 2 white dudes that he knew or whatever in our unit already. They come up and they help him with his bags and they go into the room. Right, so me and my crew, like, what do you mean? So I bounce over there, right, to the cell door, right? I bounce over there. And this Crip dude named Low Key come over there. And he like, Dante, that's us. I said, man, hold on, man, back up, man. So we stand at the door and Victor step out. He like, what's up? How can I help y'all? And we like, what you mean you gonna feed the whole unit? What you mean? And he like, yeah, I'm gonna take care of everybody, man. So, I want to live comfortable in here, man. I don't want no problems. I don't want no issues, man. I feel like if everybody eating in here, it shouldn't be no problems, right? So I'm like, yeah, I feel that. I said, so, I mean, like, how you finna do this? He was like, shoot, y'all just let me know what y'all want. I said, what? He was like, let me know what y'all want. Now, listen, I don't get into the drugs and illegal stuff, but when it comes to food, on everything that's on the list, I got y'all, man. It's nothing. We good. Well, what's your name? Oh, I said, I'm Dante. I'm Dante. And he was like, you good? Man, I'm Low Key. He was like, oh, okay. So I said, so how's it gonna work, man? Cause this old 40 dudes in here, you really got it like that? He was like, man, listen, man, I'm Victor. Ask about me, man. The people know about me in here. The 2 white guys that was in the cell with him was like, he shows a lot of love, man. He's good, man. He's a good guy. So I'm like, what you in here for? And then he was like, man, I'm in here for domestic violence, man. This my 3rd time, and the judge told me the next time I do, I did it. I should have just walked away, when I drink or whatever, I'm like, you know what? You good. Hey, whatever you did to get in here, hey. So he like, all right, bet. So I said, listen, store day is coming up in 2 days. So you sure you gonna cover everybody? He like, now listen, I can't get a whole list for everybody. Everybody can get like 2 or 3 items off the commissary list, and I got y'all. And I put money on people's books, I just want peace in here. I just want peace. I said, all right, bet. So we just gonna fast forward to the bullshit, y'all, because y'all know it always some bullshit that happens. So for about 2 weeks, it's good, y'all. It's good. My man I'm talking about big spreads. I'm talking about big nacho spreads. Listen, y'all, I don't know if y'all know what a jail, like them tables, I'm talking about you got 5 tables, right? 5 big round tables with plastic on the tables, man. You got the nachos, right? The Doritos. You got the Doritos at the base. You got the nacho squeeze cheese it right here. And for ones that don't want the jalapeno squeeze the cheese, you got the regular one, right? So that's a table right there. Then you got lettuce, tomatoes, man. You got the summer sausages cut up. You got the onions up in there, the bell peppers, man. Hey, my goodness. I'm over, man, you know what's crazy was I'm over here reminiscing about it when I can just take my ass to the grocery store and get my own nacho cooked. Matter of fact, I'm eating nachos today. But anyway, we eating good, y'all. We eating good. We eating lovely for a whole 2 weeks. You can come to this man's cell. You didn't even have to run the stove no more. I didn't even have to run the stove, right? But I'm still accumulating because I know that one day he's going to leave. One day, because prison is like hell. It like for real. It's like once you get comfortable, it gets snatched away. And I knew it was going to come. And that's just how prison is. And it came, y'all remember when I told y'all about the 2 blood dudes that was in there? Yeah, so this is where this come into play. This is where the bulls come into play. Now, we all on the yard, right? We all on the yard. Victor stays back. He's a white guy that, you know what I'm saying? He's a white guy that, got the money or whatever, hold everybody down. So he stays back. He said he had a headache or whatever. The 2 blood dudes stay back too. And I ain't even really paying attention to them, but they stay back too. Now, what was said was that when everybody left, after like 10 minutes, the 2 blood dude run in his cell and beat the fuck out of him. Beat him up and take all his stuff. Everything. Pepsis, like 50 bottles of Pepsi, 50 bottles of Mountain Dews, cigarettes, cartons of cigarettes, even though I don't smoke, but that's money. Tobacco bags, summer sausages, Doritos, Debbie cakes, honey buns, everything, Colgate toothpaste. They done took everything from this man, everything. And all they had to do was just ask, and he would have gave it to him like he did for everybody. He never said no. But I don't know why these 2 knuckleheads decided to go in there and beat him up and take everything and whooped him out. They beat that man down, beat him bad, right? They take all this and then they leave, right? Oh, my God. They go back to their cell. Now, this is why I said, like, damn, I ain't going to say that. That'll be wrong. Let me continue with the story. But anyway, so we all coming back, right? We all coming back, and we piling all back in the unit. And the white guy, Victor, come out. And you can tell, like, his face, he was beet red. And his face was like puffy, and like his eye was like swollen. So as he walked, I'm like, hey, what the fuck happened? He like, no, man, this, man, I only been good to y'all, man. Y'all gonna do me like this? I'm like, I'm grabbing him now. Everybody getting around, like, man, what's up, man? What happened? He like, no, man, that shit wrong, man. That's wrong, man. How y'all gonna do me like this? And I'm like, what happened? What happened? He like, man, I just gotta go. So I'm stopping him. And other cats like getting in the middle, like, oh no, man, hold up, man. Tell us what happened. We take care of that, man. What happened? He like, man, it don't even matter, man. It don't matter. I'm like, no, listen to me. It does matter. Now, at this time, you got the 2 guards right there. They like, hey, what's going on, man? Y'all break that up. Move around. right? But I'm trying to stop him and other cats trying to stop him because we ain't finna let him leave out of here. No, hell no. But, you know, the guards getting over there because they thinking it's a fight or something really happened, and they getting over there. And I know I'm trying to muscle him back to his cell, right? Because I don't want the guards to see him, and they going to get him out, and, man, that's it. Game over, right? But the guard's coming. And he, like, dropping all his weight, like, so he can't move. Like, no, man, it's good, man. I'm leaving, man. Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me. So as he's doing, I'm like, oh, shit, let me let this motherfucker go, right? So the guard's like, hey, what's going on? And he was like, man, get me out of here, man. I need to go, man. They beat me up. Who beat you up? So we all like, who did this? Who did it, right? Now I know some of you motherfuckers in the comment section gonna be like, man, Dante, why y'all protecting the white boy? Why y'all protecting the white boy? Let me tell you, I don't give a damn if he was green. You understand? I don't care if he was a red man that came from Mars. This dude, man, we was eating good off this dude. So it's a problem. It's a problem, right? So we like, who? And he was like, as the guards was escorting him out of there, he said, man, the blood dudes, right? I'm like, what? Right? So they get him out of there. So, as more people coming in, you know, people confused. They like, what's going on? You know, I'm hot. I'm mad, right? I'm hot. So, you know, me and a couple other cats, you know, the Cribs, and, you know, everybody, we are hot. And we like, them motherfuckers gotta go. Them jazz niggas got to go. They gotta go, right? So, boom, we go upstairs, and they standing at the door. One of them standing at the door, and they like, hey, y'all want to buy something? Y'all want to buy something? Bitch! I grabbed the first one, right? Now, I shouldn't be telling y'all this part of the story. Man, fuck it. It is what it is, man. So I grabbed the first guy that's standing, you know, right there at the door. And I'm like, why the fuck you do that? Why the fuck you do that, man? Talking about, right? And it's about 20 guys up here on the second tier. We all right here at the cell. So he like, man, let me go, man. Let me go, man. You trying to protect the white boy, man? He a white boy. Listen, y'all, and I got to ask God to forgive me. Matter of fact, I'll do it now. God, you know, if you listening right now, I ask you to forgive me for what I did to this dude. But I ended up, like, I was so mad, y'all. I grabbed him and I threw his ass over the tier. I did, y'all. It was like a 12-feet drop from the top floor to the bottom floor. I threw his ass over the tier. Like, he went to flight school. Threw his ass over the tier. Right? Boom. So everybody rushed the cell and they started grabbing stuff. And then some guys were beating on the blood dude. Boom, 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 hitting him. He just balled up in the corner. He balled up and everybody just grabbing all this, right? The guard like, hey, lock down. Then you hear the code and the alarm blaring. It's chaos and pandemonium, man. Right? So then, the guards, you know, they coming up there, they yelling, they screaming, y'all locked down, niggas steady grabbing stuff or whatever, and everybody going back to their cells or whatever, right? And I kind of looked over the tier to see dude, and dude was out. I don't know if he was dead or not. I don't know, was he playing dead, unconscious? I don't know, and I ain't give a fuck neither, right? So then I go back to my cell, right? Now at this time, I am celled up with a white dude, right? The older cat that been in there for God knows long. So we in there, and, you know, the CERT team come in there, you know, the medical staff, they come get dude out, dude off the floor or whatever. And the blood dude like, hey man, y'all need to get me out of here, man. So they come get him, and he leave the unit or whatever. So I'm talking to the white guy in my cell, and he like, yeah, man, them dudes, it's good that y'all did that, man, because, like, when they got in here, it was like a whole bunch of us, you know, white guys are here, and they was oppressing us, man. I said, what you mean? He was like, man, this was, you know, people rotate in and out, but man, this was like a predominantly white tank, and you know, it was like real chill. But when they got here, you know, they was extorting us. They was like really oppressing us up in here. And I said, but it was like 40 of y'all. Why y'all ain't even? It's just 2 of them, motherfuckers. He was like, well, it started off with like 5 of them, and man, they just made it bad. So when I seen what y'all did, you know, I was like, thank God, man, finally, right? And I was like, oh, okay. Let me tell y'all something. Prison is not a game. It's not a joke. Well, it is a joke. It is clown school. It really is. But you can really lose your life in prison over a pack of Debbie cakes, over a honey bun, right? Do I feel bad for what I did to dude when I threw him over the tier? No, I don't. Yeah, well, I kind of do. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's a smidget. But it's like, why mess up a good thing? Why? What did he really thought was going to happen? I mean, let's just think about it. This guy is giving everybody things for free. You and your buddy come up with this brilliant idea to rob him and take everything from him and then sell it to us. Man, listen, like I said, man, I don't give a damn if this dude was green, red. He was showing love to the whole unit. And these dudes just wanted a little extra mo, being greedy. Hey, again, y'all, let me ask y'all a question. I forgot to do the question of the day. Y'all got a Valentine's today? Let me know. Or you lonely, or you a lonely motherfucker. But let me know in the comments. Say, you got a Valentine's or not? With that, y'all. Oh, I got an announcement. I know a lot of y'all be like, Dante, man, why you don't go live no more? Why you don't do no more live videos, man? We miss the videos, man. We love when you go live. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna be real. I don't make no money on the live videos. And I be doing the live videos for 2-3 hours, man. And I don't make no money doing it. Now, it's cool to, you know, kick it with y'all and have fun with y'all, but I can't just be sitting up there on the live and making no money. So I'll tell y'all what. I will go live tomorrow at 5 p.m. But this is the deal. We need to raise at least $250, okay? When we reach $250, that's just what it's going to be. Now, we got 165,000 subscribers. Everybody just donate $1. But we know everybody ain't going to do it for one reason or another. But for the ones that do got it and want to see me live tomorrow at 5 p.m., just donate something, man. We just need to reach $250. It ain't nothing for y'all. Y'all bosses out there. So come on, man. I don't care if you put $1 in there, $5, $10, $20. Hell, one of y'all might just put the whole 250 in there and we just good to go. But I'm sorry, y'all. I can't keep going live and not getting paid for it, you know. This is my job and, you know, I got to get paid. So, I'm going to have my Cash App. Matter of fact, when this video ends, y'all will see it. The Cash App, the PayPal, the Zelle. All right. Or y'all can put the Cash App, PayPal, the Zelle. So, hey, let me know, man. Let me know if y'all want me to go live. We need to raise $250. And we'll be live tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Matter of fact, I'm going to have the link to the live pinned at the top of the comment section too, okay? Now, when 5 o'clock roll around and I don't go live, we just going to keep pushing it. And every day when I drop a story, I'll keep updating y'all and letting y'all know, all right, well, this is where we going to go live. We done reached the $250 goal mark. So, hopefully we can get that in. And with that, y'all, this is the Donta Show Network, story time. And with that, I'm gone. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, hype the video, and share the video. To watch my exclusive videos, you must become a member. I'm going to have the members link pinned at the top of the comment section. Have you sent your weekly donation to support the Donta Show Network? If not, that's okay. I got you. We are now accepting Cash App, Zelle, and PayPal. All gifts and donations are highly appreciated. If you are trying to reach me for business opportunities, I'm going to have my contact information pinned at the top of the comment section. Also, get in contact with me if you need your business, your book, your social media channel, a product, your brick and mortar, whatever it is that you need promoted, get in contact with me. My contact information will be pinned at the top of the comment section and in the description. Until next time, take care.